Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. I'm Will, and I'm joined by my co-host over here, the Greeze. Say hello, Greeze.
I'm pumping my fist like I got a shake weight in it.
That's not what, yeah. Okay.
I'm so excited about
Getting so strong.
Super strong.
Yeah.
Super strong. Last week was awesome.
Yeah, love Mike.
Love Mike. Love Danny.
Love Mike. Love Danny.
Super cool.
Yeah. Penelope. Some of you may be like, it's like the bottles haven't even moved from the place where you put them. It's like, man, y'all catch on fast. We got a quick audience.
Nothing is as it seems.
Yeah, I got a quick audience. All right, so
We do have a story at the top that we need to discuss.
oh yeah,
And it's kind of dark.
well yeah,
Not exactly the lightest thing. But you know how much I love Arby's.
you do, and you know how much I am averse to Arby's.
I know. I'm a huge Arby's guy.
Yeah,
Well, there's a headline out there. It's not a headline, it's an actual story, but
well, I mean,
I came across a headline.
I mean, it is a headline, and there's a story that follows.
Right. So
That's how headlines
So
work.
apparently, well, the original headline was like body found inside deep freezer at Arby's.
Yeah,
Now she ended up being an employee.
the manager of said Arby's.
Yes, and I can't think of a worse way to go.
I mean, there are some,
There's some,
but it's up there. You're locked in the deep freeze. You know, she was closing up, and then the door closed up on
and
her.
she was the last one there.
Yeah,
Obviously,
right. And then she couldn't get out at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it begs the question.
Right. They have the meat.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, they have them.
They have.
It's terrible. It's terrible because
It's
you
not
shouldn't
funny.
joke about such a thing. But if there was a fast food chain that would have this incident happen,
Right.
it's going to be Arby's and or Jack in the Box.
Jacket, that's a strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't put those in the same realm.
They're kind of the same to me. Isn't that offensive to you?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I talked about last week being on Allegiant Air, and this week we're talking about Jack in the Box and Arby's.
Arby's. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing at Arby's?
Oh,
Beef and
gosh.
cheddar? Beef and cheddar.
No. I don't
I'd
like
go
the
for the
onion bun.
You don't? I like the onion.
No.
It's like the only thing I like.
and it's crap cheese. Like,
Oh, as if their beef is so high quality.
so, well, I
The
dip
cheese, crap.
I dip
the
my
beef,
fries in the cheese.
Crime.
I dip my fries in the cheese.
Okay, I dip my fries in a 1-to-1 horsey and Arby's sauce ratio.
Okay, well, that's strong.
Oh, yeah, it's a strong play.
Right.
I wish I could get it anywhere but Arby's.
I was wondering where you were going. I was like, man,
Yeah.
Will might be Team Arby's all.
No, I do like that. I don't know. The beef isn't quality. Unlike no places
unlike
have
what?
quality beef. At least it's ground at most places, not sliced. Because it's like they press the beef together. They're not pulling that beef from a section of a cow. They're taking the cow and then they're pressing it together and then shaving it. It's like plywood. The Arby's meat is the plywood of the beef world.
We'll have to agree
Sheets
to
of
disagree.
plywood. And if it's thin enough, it's like the toilet paper of the beef world.
I like the chicken, bacon, and Swiss.
You're getting chicken.
Yes, it's a
And
high quality sandwich. It's a high quality sandwich.
Bold move. It's not fried. There's a solid chance you get salmonella.
Salmonella?
Yeah,
I thought it's salmonella.
probably. You're going to start calling me out on one word, which happens to be a bacteria.
Yeah, but I don't
think
say
it's
it like
salmonella.
Salmonella?
I say it like the fish, salmonella. Salmonella. Oh, you put the L in it, like salmonella?
Like salmonella.
Yeah, do you say salmon? I'm gonna
Probably
have a nice
should.
salmon fillet. No, it's salmon.
You probably
Salmonella.
should.
That's the dumbest thing we've ever done.
All right, Will, what are we drinking?
Well, this is a fun game. This is a game called Grease Bought Things. doesn't know what they are. He just knows he has a bag, hasn't looked in it, and said, I don't know what I bought. So I'm going to blind him on his purchases.
Yes. We were going to take these bottles and make individual content out of them. I don't remember what or how or why, but I did purchase some bottles, and they're in a brown bag, and I don't recall what those are. So Will was like, well, I'm going to blind you on them, and that's how we're going to reveal them. Well, that sounds great.
Yeah. All right. Close your eyes.
Okay.
They're closed. All right. This one is interesting. Oh, Lord.
Is there another good one?
I'm just doing one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
That was a good cork
It
pop.
was hard to pull it out.
Don't take this one. I need to shoot it.
Okay.
I can look.
Yeah, I put it away.
Because I need some water. All right. How do you want this to go down? You just want me to drink
Start
it?
drinking? I don't even know how to Google this one.
Doesn't smell bad.
Okay. I wish you knew what you paid for them.
Yeah, I don't know that. Definitely, it was SRP or whatever it is.
I'm sure, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. You can't find them. So I
think
bought.
I just found this.
I bought a bottle that's not even on Google.
No,
That's probably why I bought it. I would buy that. Like, I can't find anything about this. I'm going to buy it.
it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's something on the finish there.
Nutty.
Yeah, like almond.
Not bad.
There's something, but then like a weird aftertaste.
It's like a oaky nut.
Yeah.
But it does have some oak on the finish, but I didn't get it on the palate.
Yeah. I can't find a website for this company.
Right. Can't even.
I'm trying to. Here's a they have an Instagram page. Okay, you want me to reveal? Well, they got a link tree.
Oh.
See that if that's all they have though.
Whenever you see a link tree, do you just say jackpot in your head?
No.
That's what I do.
Why would you do that?
Because everything that I need to know is right there.
All right. Good bourbon is meant to be enjoyed, and this whiskey is no exception. When you open this bottle of bourbon, you'll experience an aromatic bouquet of maple, toasted oak, vanilla beans, and slivered almonds.
Well, that
doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, that just means that, whoever did the tasting.
Our mash bill of corn, wheat, and malted barley is twice distilled and aged. Why'd they twice distill it? That's weird. This isn't vodka. Aged for years. Just for years.
It just says years?
It says aged for years on alligator char, new American oak. It drinks sweet and earthy with rich toffee, honey, marmalade with robust cinnamon sticks and cloves. I actually agree with all of these tasting notes. It's 90 proof. Buy bar or pass on this. It's about $45.
I'll buy it. I bought it. 45? It's fine.
It's fine. Mm-hmm. I'd prefer it to be a little better. I'd probably say bar. It's not that expensive. So.
It's probably $35.
This is Beyond Distilling bourbon whiskey from North Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. That's what we got. This is numero uno.
I do remember this label.
Of course you do. Now you're like, I remember buying this.
Yeah, I do remember buying this.
All right, I'm gonna do.
I don't know why I did. I was just like, oh, these people have,
Close your eyes.
They printed their label on a printer.
Close your eyes.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about that last bottle, Will?
That I said almond and they did too.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Because normally they're wrong on their tasting notes. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, man. Okay, this smells like cologne. Perfume, I mean. It's delicate. It's light.
It smells pretty good.
I'm still getting perfume on it. Might be the glass. It has a little malty.
A little malty.
Little malty note.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I don't get
I'd
that
say
at
it's
all.
a higher malt.
I don't know about that actually.
Getting those cherries like a malt. This is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
If this is 50 or less, I'd probably buy it.
It's not.
It's not.
Like double that, I think.
It's $100. I spent $100.
Nah, we're also playing two truths and a lie. You took one of the bottles out, so there were 3 in there. And you're like, no, actually, there is one I remember, and you took it out, so I just grabbed something off your shelf.
Oh,
So this is something that you have bought at some point.
oh, okay.
Yeah. You want to see what it is?
Sure.
Yeah, this one you didn't buy this time, but this is Bardstown Bourbon Company Fusion Series.
Okay.
94.9 proof. This is Fusion Series. I didn't know if there was a number on it, but it's 40% 13-year Kentucky bourbon.
That's a lot. That's a big percentage of that age product.
Yeah, then 11% 3-year, 34% 4-year, 15% 3-year. The 3 years and the 4-year are Bardstown Bourbon Company distillate. The highest malted barley percentage is 12, and that's with 2 of them, and 1 is 8, and 1 has none at all. So it is not a high malt. Let's see how much this is. By bar pass.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be a little expensive.
I think it's $75 is what.
Yeah, it's a bar. I don't hate it.
It's fine.
I think it's good.
It's fine. It's probably overpriced.
Let me see what we.
Oh, this is on sale for $75 at this place. It said $92 originally. I don't know if that's one of those head fakes though, or
Oh, it's a head fake.
yeah,
It's 100% a head fake. Word salad is what we call it.
yeah. Word salad.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's just Kentucky distillate, by the way. The 40%, 13 years from Kentucky.
Yeah. I know. I have a complex relationship with Bardstown Bourbon Company because of Whiskey Weekend Batch 4.
Yeah.
But I'll say bar on it.
Yeah, I say bar.
If you were there, you know. If you were there, you know.
If you know, you know.
And if you weren't, you don't know. But if you get on a town hall at patreon.com/thepodcast, you get enough liquor in me and Greeze, we'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, we tell all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we actually tell that one often.
We do?
I do. Any chance I can.
I'm over it.
Well, you don't know how to hold a grudge
You're right.
long enough.
You're right.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get over it.
It's either
Maybe I won't.
I can either compartmentalize or I forget. Either way.
I think you're more forgetful.
Either way.
Oh, why was I mad at him? Well, hell. Oh, God.
That's pretty good.
That's funny.
That's pretty good. All right. We need the third pour.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the other one that I actually bought.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about this one.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to try this one.
Are you showing it to the people when you open it?
Yeah, I am, but they're not like reading long time. They don't have much time to read it. I don't know what that.
They're not reading long time.
I don't know why I said it like that.
I do.
It's because we've done it 2 shows in a row. I'll tell you that.
Done what?
That.
Drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking was forbidden in my Christian country home. You know that song?
No.
My home's in Alabama.
We're going to get
No matter where I lay my head.
flagged.
We don't make that much money
you done?
anyways. Give it all to Alabama.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Hello.
These glasses smell like perfume.
No, it smells like the whiskey inside.
Oh, that smells pretty good.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one, actually.
Yeah, this smells like more in the pocket bourbon.
I don't think it's a bourbon, but
It's not?
No.
My nose.
definitely not.
Mm-mm. That's spicy, baby.
Oh, that's good. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a buy.
How much is it?
I don't know. I'll look it up. You want to know that before you give an answer?
I mean, typically before we buy bar pass something, we know the price.
This makes me have to Google.
I know it does. So this one's a more recognizable brand.
No,
No.
not necessarily.
Okay. Then this?
This is like $36.
Then Beyond Distilling Bourbon Whiskey?
I think
This is $36?
yeah,
Buy it now.
yeah, buy for sure.
Yeah.
This is actually one of my favorite brands currently. This is Hard Truth Distilling. They're out of Nashville, Indiana. We had their Sweet Mash Rye. It's like $75 or $80, but it's their small batch cast strength. Incredible.
Yeah.
Seriously, one of my favorite products on the market. I love them so much. I hadn't had their 4-year age-stated 100 proof rye, which is what this is. So
I
this
bought
is,
that.
Yeah, you did. So this is distilled in Indiana, and it's not MGP. It's their own whiskey, and it's from blended and bottled in Brown County, Indiana. That's Nashville, Indiana, which is interesting as well. And they have 100 proof whiskey, 4 years old. So I love this. I think it's really good. I love their sweet mash. That's like $75. That is cast strength. Delicious. Support them. They're great. They make great whiskey. For $35, 100 proof rye.
Yes.
Put this up against Rittenhouse. Put this up against Rittenhouse any day.
Oh, this one slays it.
I mean, it's a sweet and spicy rye.
Yeah.
It has a lot of sweetness to it. So, yeah, I don't know. I love this. It's a really, really solid product. So I'm definitely for $35 buy.
I mean, you can pick up on some youthful notes, but I think it's well balanced.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And it's $35 freaking dollars.
Right.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to buy it now.
You're going to buy it.
Right. So I like them. I think they're coming out with some good stuff. There was a liquor store here that me and Dan Blair were perusing and then did like a wine tasting at.
Like the thing downtown Franklin.
Yeah, St. Goose. And the rep brought in a few bottles and brought in this one, or not in this one, rather, the Sweet Mash cast strength. And was like letting Kate, who's the proprietor there, taste through some stuff, was trying to get it. And I saw it and I said, can we try? Dan, you got to try this. It's incredible. So he loved it. She was sold on it, got it in store because of that. And I mean, just really, really good products. So I like that it's in our market, and I'm not sure how wide the distribution is, but that's pretty cool. I'm glad you picked that up. You didn't completely screw up this time. Both of these were not terrible.
Looking at the labels, I'd have been like, Grease, pump the brakes,
What
bud.
have you done?
Pump the brakes, bud.
Yeah.
But there's two of them.
I love that you 100% purchase whiskey based off the label.
100%, dude. What else am I gonna do? I text Dan and Sean the other day because there was a whiskey from Michigan.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, please tell me I need this.
Uh-huh. Why are you trying to get them to convince you?
Well, Sean did say, I haven't had that one. Their stuff's not really great, but that is a sweet looking bottle. And I was like, yeah, it is.
So you bought it.
No, I put it back.
What was the third one that
It was
you
like
took out?
$100.
What was the third one you took out?
Oh, that was a Blue Note single barrel.
Is it like Jim Beam or something?
It was a Blue Note.
You like a Jim Beam or something?
Jim Beam or something.
It was like Jim Beam or something.
I can't.
Was it like a Jim Beam or something?
I don't know how to. I don't know.
Was it like Jim Beam or something?
I don't know how to react right now. It's like I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, don't touch me with them. I'll tell you that. Just scratch that old raggedy beard of yours.
You got Jim Beam in there or something?
Jim Beam or something? White label?
Dude, we ran through this blind super fast.
Yeah. Shortest episode of all time, folks, right here.
Yeah.
It's, 21 minutes and counting. I was expecting a little bit more out of that. I thought it was going to take a little longer.
I did too. I thought it was going to consume the show, and I'm hot now.
It is
I
hot.
had the hoodie on, and now
much. You had a hoodie on in May. It's like 88 outside and humid as all get out. And
our house was cool though when you came in. It was cold.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know if it was down here in the pit of despair.
Yeah. Well,
the pit of despair. You know what that's from?
I just saw that Will has 147,000 unread emails.
Yeah, I cleared out like 20,000 last week too. He was supposed to clear out all of them. For some reason, it got a hiccup and then didn't. I know. People hate me.
147,000 emails.
Unread.
Yeah, unread.
Yeah. Which means I've probably read like 500,000. It's probably pretty good.
You probably glanced at.
No, the thing is I go through and I can tell if I need to, like a lot of them are press releases. Like a lot of it's work. So it's like press releases. Sometimes they're duplicates. Sometimes they're mailing, they're like people reaching out, try to get a guest like booked for something. So I can a lot of times read by the subject whether or not I need to open it. And so I'm just scrolling through.
So if you need Will, blast the title, like clickbait title.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Even if it's just curious.
Is that Jim Beam or something?
If it just says, is that Jim Beam or something, I'm going to open it. Like,
oh, yeah.
Got to find out what this fellow's selling. Oh, so that's why there's 147,000, because I don't click each one and like scroll down.
We know how email works.
I know, but that's why a lot of them I don't open. And I don't even delete or do anything. I just leave them.
I know you do, because I go through the podcast email and I archive or delete every single thing.
We're going on, I think we're solid 3 weeks out of being locked out of the PodCask account.
Oh, on Instagram?
Still logged out.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Why are you, is there a countdown of inactivity or something?
No, I'm just saying. They haven't reached out to me to help me get back in.
You're 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying we've got 3 weeks until it's over forever. No, I've seen bots that live around long time. Right.
Years.
Right.
Yeah.
How do we get into your account?
Well,
do you want to tell people what you thought it was? That was the funniest thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, because what if they figure out my misspelling and it really was that?
Oh, it's just too good, Will.
Well, if someone hacks it and gets in, help us out. But for some reason, I thought the password was Cheyenne 1969.
Right, and so which doesn't sound. My first question was, Will, why? What is Cheyenne? Who is Cheyenne?
No, like this. I assume like Wyoming.
Right.
Yeah.
But what happened in Cheyenne, Wyoming in 1969?
I'm going to tell you, I had a few. And I got an alert that password may have been compromised. So I'm like, I need to change it right now. Right. And I said to myself, this is one I will never forget. And whatever it is, I feel like it was adjacent to Cheyenne 1969. And it didn't auto save. It didn't update. So I'm still locked out. And I've tried every combo and misspelling and like a couple like extra Y's thrown in.
I love that you were like, I'm going to have to check misspellings because I was good to go.
Had a few.
The best part is that your logical mind said, out of the months that you probably got your passwords compromised.
Oh, yeah.
Out of months, you decide in that moment,
It's now.
I'm going to change
Now or never.
I'm going to change it right now. And then now you can't even remember the password.
James Smith and I'm pretty sure James Smith thought I had died because he and I send each other memes and jokes 15 times a day.
Uh-huh.
Like every single day. And for 2 weeks, I've been radio silent. And I like, it popped in my head. I was like, crap, I need to let him know that. And so I went from like my personal account that's just like, I'm like, hey, you got to move it over here. I'm locked out. He's like,
until further updates.
I was curious about what was going on.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I really hope we get that account back.
No, we will. I've just got to keep on keeping on.
You just gotta.
I've now submitted my face going like this 3 times.
Oh yeah.
But I told him to do it. So I've been wondering if it's messing it up because the recovery email, not the recovery email, but the recovery phone number was the same on my personal and the. And so I was wondering if there was a glitch that was somewhere misfiring. But then, so I then did and like got it to help me, and hopefully it's going to send it to my other email.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything yet.
Okay. Well, hopefully you're back on the Instagram here pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll find out. Whiskey the Pooh's just sitting out there and just, oh, bother. It's like, I can do the voice Instagram if you need me to, like, if you need that to help unlock it.
So,
oh, bother.
I was like,
I could come up with a whiskey joke for you. Meta, if you'd like to prove that it's me.
So, I went on Instagram the other day and I was like, I wonder what the process is to get the blue check mark. So
Yeah, it's $14.
Right. So I go on there.
That's the process.
No. I go on there and I have to prove my identity as Greasy Grease or
Really?
the real Grease. Yeah.
Oh, because when I did it for the podcast, it was just like, literally click here.
I did that.
And it said it was good to go, but I didn't have my, like,
I got a note that
code.
says, we've canceled your subscription because we cannot prove your identity.
Neither can he. Neither can he.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know who I am.
Yeah. Bert Kreischer had a whole bit the other day, and he was on another podcast. I forget whose podcast he was on, but he was talking about how he was basically saying like he is performing so much now between podcast and Instagram and then being on stage that the line between who he really is and who he is on stage is completely blurred and he doesn't know where it is.
Been there, buddy.
And
Bert,
our
been
buddy,
there.
Our buddy Logan sends it to me. He goes, "Ugh, sound familiar?" I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, it's the Grease.
Oh, yeah.
Bert Kreischer and the Grease are one and the same.
Hey, you know what? I'm surrounded by good company at least. Bert's funny.
He is funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah. I
love that we're now just like, hey, what else can we talk about?
100%.
We thought this was gonna last a lot longer.
We did. We're just
We
like,
don't have could we do a 15?
what? No, we just got done doing 3 pours.
Yeah, but
And this is our second episode.
then we can go to the 15 and come back from okay.
I don't think you understand how the 15 works. We're actually here longer and the show is shorter.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not gonna work how you think it's
I'll
gonna
let
work.
the music play.
Just for a long time.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
I don't think that's gonna be good for radio.
We're not broadcasting.
No.
Oh man. Yeah. That when did we drink all of that Stitzel roses? Oh yeah, you sent that to the to our advent calendar.
Yeah.
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 I forgot.
Thought it was a special pour to share.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever had.
It wasn't. No.
I definitely have had
it wasn't.
Ooh. Is that Old Bones Rye from Fairview?
No.
Where's that from?
That's like a 10-year special edition.
Oh, that one was a pretty penny then.
Yeah.
120.
maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. 10-year reserve is what they call it. Rye. I mean, if you add reserve, if you add a year
Yeah.
and a reserve to it,
Yeah.
lights out.
It's a $50 upcharge
100
every time.
could be $100.
Eh.
Look at
That was never a 20-year bond.
Look at Weller Special Reserve. Non-age stated, so it's going to be less.
Right.
I mean,
Not a $100 upcharge. Not even a $50 upcharge.
yeah, but that's not full on.
But you said reserve.
Yeah. If the word limited is on there, dude. Straight white whiskey.
Straight white.
10-year reserve.
Golly,
110.
This is as close to the Lost episode as we've gotten in a long time. So the Lost episode, for those of you that don't know, is early in the podcast lore. We decided the shows used to only be 30 minutes flat. Like,
Well,
we're
at 31 right now.
I know, and then it was kind of like this. So we decided one day to get very ambitious, and we decided to do two
Let's knock out
episodes in
two.
one. Yeah, let's do 2 in 1. Just do a full hour.
It's a natural.
Yeah, that's how ambitious entrepreneurial men work.
And we were like 3 weeks into this thing.
I think it was our second week. I think it was literally our second week recording.
I thought the second episode was Bernie Lovers.
Ah, that's fair. It was our second, like,
It was like our
in
fourth
studio. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was 3 and 4. It would have been 3 and 4. And so we record one, and then we're like, let's do another. And it was supposed to be 10 cup, just regular 10 cup.
Right.
And it was so off the rails because we had a little bit of a buzz and we didn't know how to handle that and try to speak into recording.
Will was like, I don't think I can save this.
Yeah. No,
So
it was
we pushed
after,
it off.
We finished it. We thought it was great. And we're like, boom, great. Let's go.
God, why don't we do that more often?
Yeah, and then I was like, dude, that was not good. Now it probably would have been like so normal, like, man, 10 cups, great. You know, like that just is kind of how we are. Not really great as it is. So, but this is as close as we've gotten.
Well, the reason it's the last episode is because Will's computer crapped out and he lost everything.
Oh yeah, I lost a couple of things as well that would have been good to have, but but I was gonna release
Like
that
your podcast IG password.
Oh no, that's when I just lost my phone in the river. This was when like we had a really cool interview at Buffalo Trace that that we lost.
Yes.
So,
what was his name?
Yeah, him. It was very memorable.
Oh gosh, he had a bizarre name.
He played football at Kentucky, I think. He's a big man.
He's massive.
Yeah, like tall, stout.
He's not there anymore, but
is he not?
Mm-mm.
A lot of people are not. But that was a fun because he ran the single barrel program, I think.
That's Bo.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
And
Bo.
Susanna.
It wasn't Bo.
No. It was like this crazy name, though. Like it. Not like Poindexter.
It was definitely not Poindexter. Odd that you should say that you would come up with Poindexter, because we went to Richmond, Virginia this past weekend for a family member's funeral. And I took this picture of a suite next to the room we were staying in, and it was the Poindexter suite. And I sent this to our buddy Mitch because it has Mason symbol, and he's a Mason. So
Right. You know Bob Little's Mason.
I do. But so I sent that to Mitch because it was right next door to ours. We were in the Washington suite. This was the Poindexter suite. So
On Allegiant?
this was not Allegiant. This was the Commonwealth Hotel.
Oh.
Overlooked the Capitol. It's fine.
Right.
It was a historic hotel.
Did it have a
was
chandelier
nice.
in the room?
No, it did not. It did not have a chandelier in the room. It was actually a nice room. It was a 2-room suite. Had a little overview of the overlooked the Virginia State Capitol and the
Did you have a
Virginia
balcony?
Street Supreme Court. No balcony.
Okay.
AC worked great. Real cold.
That's the only thing you and Samantha care about.
In Virginia in May through August, yes. Virginia is the swampland of America. It might as well be Kissimmee, Florida. I'm not kidding. Virginia is so muggy and hot right there because it's swamplands feeding through from the bay, all the estuaries.
Estuary?
Yeah, man, all
That
the
sounds like a
estuaries.
sexual disease.
No, it's not. It's just the things that feed into the Chesapeake.
Okay.
James River, Potomac River.
All right, so
Estuaries. What is the
but
definition
in
of
any
estuary?
hotel room that you're in, you literally go to the thermostat and just go as low as it can possibly go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there was a trick to this one. If you went as low as you could go, it said outside of temperature range, and then it shut the dang thing off.
Oh,
So you had to go one above. So 66 was the key number there.
60.
Yeah. You got to crank it down to 66 if
Well-
you're in that hotel room.
Well, just like carbon footprint. Come here.
Not on my dime.
Well, it is on your dime.
No, they aren't charging me. You don't get charged extra for the AC.
Yeah, but
There's not a surcharge.
but they factor that into the cost.
Right. So get your money's worth. Don't put it on 72.
Okay, that's
They're
fair.
ripping you off. I did find out Southwest has a section. If you're looking on the app, it says, you want to buy some carbon offsets?
Carbon.
Offsets.
What's that?
So I'm not trying to offend anyone who may be into carbon offsets, but do you know anyone that's deciding, I just paid for this plane ticket, I'm going to spend a little bit more money with you, I'm going to offset my carbon footprint? First of all, they don't even really explain how that is, how they're doing said thing.
Right.
Because if you could just spend your way out of your carbon footprint, wouldn't everyone do it? And eventually it doesn't that doesn't work. Like
Right.
diminishing returns at some point. Anyhow, I looked into it, decided not to upcharge. On Allegiant, though, they're like, I mean, they'd probably be 5 times the price. I mean, like, you would offset your carbon footprint. Good luck, bud. $500.
5.
But they gave you some Southwest like points, like miles,
Right.
if you offset your carbon footprint. But then you're going to use that to fly again. So doesn't that defeat the purpose?
Well, they're probably weighing your percentage of carbon used flying versus your percentage of carbon used driving.
No, I don't think they're doing that at all. It had some weird calculator, and I put in the trip. It did only cost, I was expecting it to be like $25, and I was be like, rip off. But it was like $250, and I'm like, maybe I do it.
That's like a
Maybe I go green.
that's like a conscience pull. Like,
Yeah, and then it's also it's like
for $250, I can feel good about myself. Nah.
also, can you then judge other people? Like,
Oh, you didn't know? You didn't.
they didn't offset.
They didn't upgrade.
They didn't offset. If they threw in a free cocktail with a carbon offset, I'd do it every time. $250 for the $5 cocktail every time. If you got a discount on your wild turkey,
Yeah.
every single time I would do it.
Carbon footprint.
Yeah, they should. That's how they would get me.
I just don't even
don't want
understand
the
what
points.
a carbon footprint is. I know it's just like pollution that your body makes.
No, I think it's just like it's not even your body. It's
Well, no, like I'm going on a train.
yeah, that's not your body.
Because I bought the ticket on a train, that train is now going.
Well, the train is where you went with that.
Well, have you seen
We're talking
trains?
about the airplane, though. You could have just said, if I go on the airplane, be like, I'm going to swerve here.
See, trains to
Train.
me pollute way worse.
Nah, clean diesel.
I thought it was coal.
Buddy, they haven't run on coal since 1849.
Well, why did they have that car right behind the
the
engine?
coal car?
Yeah.
They don't have those anymore.
What, they
They haven't had those
when did they
for
get rid of those?
quite 100 years ago.
Well, no, I've seen them in my life.
Those
have
are
seen
like
those.
model trains that you're going to like Thomas's Day Out. You're going to like the show train.
It runs.
They
on
are not.
what's called clean diesel.
Yeah, they got some clean diesel.
Is it really clean?
I have. You can call anything clean. Right on. Okay. Stupid Google. What does Amtrak run on? Mostly rail.
Yeah, because they know everybody uses clean diesel. It's like, why would we want to answer that? Just chat GPT it, man.
What does Amtrak use for fuel? Diesel, electric, and dual mode diesel or electric locomotives are what are operated by Amtrak.
Electric? Yeah, but where are they getting their electricity?
Probably from coal.
Right.
No, from clean diesel, baby.
Yeah, but where's diesel come from? Coal?
Are there solar trains?
No.
How do you know?
Pretty sure. The sun can't even really catch up to a train.
Got a question. Why aren't trains solar? They're outside the whole time.
No, they're not. They've got those tunnels, like in Colorado.
Very short amounts of time. They're not under there for an hour. Only like the Channel in England could not be solar. It would have to be a hybrid. But I'm telling you, you know what the Channel is?
It's the whatever, the bay.
The English Channel.
Yeah.
It
It goes underneath there.
Yeah, you're under there for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I've done it.
Is it see-through? Can you see up?
No, it's just dark out inside, out in the Channel. You see water pouring into. That'll alleviate a little bit of pressure.
Seriously?
I mean, in my 12-year-old memory, yeah, I saw some leaks.
Well, no, but I didn't know if they were like you said. That checks out. That makes sense to me.
I mean, in my head, that's what it was. I don't know if anyone ever told me that, like, fact check.
It's like you got a fart and you just let a little bit out, just relieve,
just a little water.
Yeah, just to get a little tension out.
And most of the times when you let a little fart out, there's a little bit of wetness to it. Yeah, I know you and your ways.
No.
All right, folks.
I love my bidet. I love my bidet, though. Love it.
This has been, we started off whiskey heavy, and Grease likes to get upset when we don't talk enough whiskey. We talked whiskey up front, and then there's
swerved.
We should have done filibuster for the 15 because that's exactly what we did.
Oh, yeah. No, we
After
totally
that.
filibustered the last 20 minutes of this thing.
That's solid.
You know what? People, they'll get over it.
Your camera, for those of you watching on YouTube, was doing some weird focus things.
Yeah.
Like it had a few drinks.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. You and I were
Off
seesawing.
tilt.
We were seesawing. We were off camber. Oh man.
We've got the quorum.
I have a buddy who no one should ever drink and drive. I need to preface that. It's terrible.
Why do you need to preface
No,
that?
because it's terrible. No one should ever
Right.
have, like, always call a cab, always get an Uber, always get someone to pick you up.
100%.
This was in college. He should not have been driving. He'd had a few drinks and was headed back and was on the road to his house. And where he was a half a mile from the house.
Uh-huh.
Got lit up, gets pulled over on this road, and the police officer proceeds to do a field sobriety test. And he had him walk along where the road.
Were you in the car?
No, he just told the story
Okay.
many times. I've heard this story. Great story of where he's on the asphalt and then like the concrete, which is like the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
And there it's a little bit of a lip, like an inch lip.
Yeah.
And he was asked to walk along that. And so, I feel like field sobriety tests are always set up to try to make you
100%.
fail.
100%.
So he starts doing it and he messes up a little bit. And the police officer goes, "Why can't you walk straight?" And he goes, "Well, sir, this road is off camber." And the police officer has no clue how to respond to that and says, "Just get home."
Oh my
Let
gosh.
it go. But he turns to it and
This
goes,
road's a little off camber.
"Well, sir, the road is off camber." He said, "Get out of here." He like embarrassed him by using words, those college words, off camber. Yep. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this week on the podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to support this Ramblin' Wreck, go ahead and sign up at patreon.com/thepodcast or oakenthieves.com for our barrel club. We don't know Jack,
but we'll drink it.
Hey, support us at patreon.com because we need money to be able to break into our podcast Instagram account.
Oh yeah, they want 10 grand.
Yeah, it's one of those ransomware attacks, and it's actually the Harpeth River that's holding it hostage. So we don't know jack.
We'll drink it.